What's happening, y'all? Y'all go ahead, tap in. Y'all already know what to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like too. Chicken wing, let's go. What's happening with you? Winning Rebels, what's happening? What's going on? Ain't too hard for real, yo. What's happening? What's happening? Y'all go ahead, hit that like. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap in. You know what I'm saying? We going up with this shit. Like I said, we be having a lot of fun on here. You know what I'm saying? I be telling people this how I always started off. I almost done got shot doing this shit a couple of times. Goddamn. I done had Churn on here talking about they got babies on the way. I done had KKK members. I done had Nazi members on here. I done had all type of shit. The girls on here that been shaking ass on shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be running into all type of shit. See now motherfuckers going to jail and shit. What is your favorite car? I'll make an edit of it. Good, cuz. I'm live. I'm going live right now. I'm going live. We're going the other way. And so, what's happening with y'all? You about to fuck around and find out? Oh. What's my favorite car? I don't even know, for real. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you what kind of car I got right now, but I'll say either a Wrangler, Rubicon, or you know what I'm saying. We can do a SRT Challenger. That's probably what I'm gonna get next. You know what I'm saying. Oh, you like the red shit? What's SDI Radio? What's happening? SDI Radio was good. But y'all make sure all y'all talking right now, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, and you be seeing a lot of people that be tapping in also, like loyal regular viewers and stuff. They might not be on because today's Friday, and you know it's Friday, so you already know what time it is. Anybody about to be in the house? You know what I'm saying? Ignore me. Why ain't y'all out? You know, it's Friday. Y'all supposed to be at the club or something. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all drink on or something. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be at the movies today. My son ruined it for me. So that's why I figured, you know what I'm saying? Because every time I stream around this time right here, it be a bunch of young ass jits on here. You know what I'm saying? You 13 years old. How y'all, let me ask y'all a question. How y'all be, nigga, I'm 11, chill. I'm not at the club. I don't think. How y'all be sitting up there getting on here? Because I know I be y'all be making profiles y'all ain't supposed to be having, because I know I put on there not for kids or whatever. Jasandra Harris, how you doing? You not 11 or 13 too, are you? It's all good though, cause I take my subscriptions for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got some other like viewers that are young around y'all age too that tap in all the time too. And we tap. Oh, there we go, right over here. Alex, what's happening? I was waiting on one of y'all. Alex, how you doing? There's one right here. He young too. Jasandra, how old are you? Everybody else coming in right now, y'all already know, hit that subscribe button. We going up. You know what I'm saying? You're going to love it over here. I tell everybody all the time. That's why you see people that I be talking to all the time. You know, just be tapping in. Y'all going to love it over here. We talk about some real shit on here. You 37? Okay. You 4 years older than me. I'm 33. How you doing? I'm doing good. You know, I'm chilling. I'm a little tired right now. I was supposed to go to the movies, but my son ruined it for me because he ain't want to go to my mama's house. He wanted to go to his auntie house, but my auntie didn't want him over there because my son bad. Messiah Haynes, how you doing? I can have a channel account because I'm actually allowed, but 11 is not allowed. Oh, okay. I ain't know that. He on. Hey, go ahead, talk to he on. Hey, but that's the thing though. Check this out though. You didn't know that until I said something though. And be real. You ain't know that. You probably thought I was still in my 20s or something, right? You probably thought I was still in my 20s. That's the thing about it. If you treat yourself right when you younger, you know what I'm saying, by the time, because I'm still young too. Don't think just because I'm in my 30s, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? 30s is still young. Because I know they tell you that too. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, when you get older, it's a blessing because people still think that I'm in my 20s and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people still think I'm in my 20s. That's y'all know you look probably 20 or 30. So that's usually the first. I used to get about mid, early 20s sometimes. Nah, they gonna understand what you ain't even gotta tell them nothing, Alex. I appreciate that. Cause they gonna understand when they get older too, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, first of all, black don't crack too. Just remember that shit too, y'all. But nah, I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go to the movies. I wanted to see, because I've been talking about it. I Know What You Did Last summer, and yeah, my son ruined that shit for me. It's all good though. We gonna go tomorrow. We gonna go tomorrow, like probably like in the morning time or something like that. Oh no, you good. I don't give a fuck. Look. Even if you was calling me old, it's a blessing to be where I'm at anyway. So it's no offense taken. I know. I'm just talking shit. You look like Wasabi from Big Hero 6. What the fuck is Wasabi? And what the fuck is Big Hero 6? Goofy, coffee, basketball guy. Yo, I got some problems with my editing software, and I have to delay my episode maybe a week. My bad, bro. I'll try to get it up running soon, bro. Plus, you ain't on. Hey, nah, it's all good, but hey, good shit, man. As long as you actually working on it, though. You doing something. You starting. And, you know, you young, too, so, like, keep it going. You know, this is the best time to start doing what you passionate about. So, goddamn, when you get to say, like, once you jump off the porch, you already got a head start. You feel me? You ain't got to sit there and be starting from the beginning. You kind of already know what you want already. That's what I like about y'all generation and stuff like that. Y'all be figuring it out. Like, if y'all just, you even think or imagine, understood, like, the shit that we had to go through when we was growing up. Because, like, first of all, they always used to push, go to college or go to the military. So, I definitely would tell y'all do that shit, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can get you somewhere, you know, because, hey, life is real. Life ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? Them bills going to be billing. And you ain't going to be able to do nothing about that. But now, like, a lot of people started to figure, like, you know, college ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And they don't promote trade schools and school and shit like that nowadays or whatever. Because, look, man, yeah, the trade schools, you go to trade school, you know, you're going to get you a job that's still making money. But you got welding, you got electricians, you got HVAC, you got plumbing. You know, so I'm a merchant seaman. You had to go to school for that shit, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's shit out here. It's money out here. You know what I'm saying? You just got the right people to tell you so you can be a step ahead of the game, because a lot of folks, we sit up there, we leave the crib, you know, we kind of struggling, and then we get to that point because, like, say, like, when you turn 21, they always say it ain't about 21. It's 29, 30. Like, 21, you know, that's when you start, you able to drink, and, you know, you 21 years old, you can get in everything now. 29, 30, because you treat your 20s right, by the time you get 29, 30, that's when the real fun gonna start. You think you gotta have all the fun in your 20s? Yeah, you still are, but 29, 30, when you actually have some money in your pocket and you a little more financially stable and got some leg room to stretch, oh yeah, that's where the real fun gonna start. When you said what the F word is wasabi, I started laughing. That was fun. Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? The fuck? He just say that shit like, you look like wasabi. And then he ain't even got no damn no picture on his damn profile, because I was gonna tell him what he looked like next. You know what I'm saying? It be the motherfuckers that don't got no damn profile picture always want to say what somebody look like. Don't let me tell you what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable in my skin. Should I change my username to something with olive or just keep chicken? Man, just keep it thugging where you is now. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to change shit. For real. Chicken wings, let's go. Shit, you like chicken wings, keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? You be you. Shit, I like chicken wings too. I be telling them on here, You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I want to go vegan one day. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna hurt my soul, and I gotta stop eating chicken wings. But you know, you gotta treat your life right. But olive is me though. When you say olive, like you like to eat olives, or like that, your name is Olive. Like, what do you mean? Nah, keep it chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta put your government on there if you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Shoot. But let me see. What chicken wing? Where you live at? Or what state you live in? You ain't gotta necessarily like go in detail and shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep your identity as private as possible. Hey, Buffalo chicken wings honestly got my soul rising to heaven when I work. Hey, look, that shit good. Alaska? Boy, I ain't never been nobody from no damn Alaska. Okay. Okay, you black? Nah, yeah. Yeah, but I ain't never been nobody from no Alaska. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I know one person. He lived down here in Florida. He said he used to live in Alaska, and I didn't believe him at first. I thought he was lying. I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't been in no damn, you ain't from no goddamn Alaska, nigga. You lying? Nah, that nigga really lived in Alaska. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this. No, I'm whiter than the snow. Hey, so let me ask you this then. Are you do you no, excuse me. You see any black people in Alaska? How about that? And a lot of it. And when the person who I was talking to earlier, that was my wife. She was trying to use the bathroom, but she don't want to get on the camera because you know what I'm saying, she ain't up to par whatever she's saying, or she ain't got all her clothes on for real anyway. Not many, but I see some. Is it like the typical black or like the black that got? I shouldn't even be saying this, especially since you white, but you know I just want to know because, like I said, I ain't familiar with Alaska. It's like the ratchet black, or you know what I'm saying, the black that got some damn sense. Alaska, honestly, one of the rarest places I know where people live. I only know some fishermen and bear hunting. Hey, let me tell you something, Goji. Let me tell you this though, cause I was trying to put my dog on earlier, right? Because he the one that found out because in his neighborhood it was some dyke that's about to get a job out there in Alaska. There's some money out there, cause you think about this shit, right? Cause like he's trying to get into the same industry that I'm in, cause I'm a merchant seaman, right? So I'm gonna put y'all on game and shit too, cause it's a motherfucker that he work at this corner store right by my house and shit. You making some money if you working in Alaska. You ain't gotta live out there. You can just go make money and then bring your ass back home because it ain't shit to do out there. And tell me I'm lying, chicken wing. It ain't shit to do out there. So you just gonna be over there stacking your bread and carry your behind home. Like, and then whatever jobs is out there, especially like them fishing jobs, you know what I'm saying? You working for months. So you know what I'm saying, you gonna have your paper stacked up and shit. You could be buying houses and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially out there. Just rent them out. Until you find the next destiny in your life, for real, for real. You know, it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. It's money out here. And I shouldn't have asked you that question, especially like me as a black man, you know, about is it ratchet black or, you know, because I don't like stereotyping us, but I was just curious, you know what I'm saying? Because especially me as a black man shouldn't be asking a white person that, like, well, what kind of black people is there? You know what I'm saying? Because that just projects or that just opens up a can of worms and opens up more, not saying that you're going to do that. It opens up, you know what I'm saying, more reasons to bring hate towards our way. My dad is a fisherman. So your dad come home every day, probably, right, since he live out there in Alaska. Because I know there's a lot of fisherman jobs out there, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told my boy he should have took that job because he was trying to come work at my job. But I'm like, man, shoot, you might as well go to that job while you still waiting to get to my job because you would have came home with like about 20 racks in his pocket, 30 racks in his pocket or something, you know what I'm saying? There's money out here. I'm going to sleep. Alex, I'm tired too. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I had to come on here. I ain't even go live on TikTok, whatever, but I had to make sure I go live on here so I could so I can say what's up to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy talking to y'all every day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely been supporting me since I've been doing this live stuff since last week and shit. I'm gonna telling me to go to bed to get my editing software fixed, so I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to bed now. Good stream, bro. Good night. All right, Go G. I'll talk to you later too. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you always hopping in on my lives also. Like I said, all that shit means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care that you know what I'm saying, y'all some little kids and shit like that, man. Hey, do y'all thing, and you know what I'm saying? Cause look, the world is yours when you get older. You know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate everything y'all doing right now. And good night to you too. Hey Alex, I always notice. Yeah, look, Alex always be tired. I know that too. You know, but that ain't your fault though, cause I know I be streaming late. You know, I try to stream early. I ain't stream earlier today, but usually I try to like stream early and I try to stream late too, cause I know around like late, that's when like y'all probably be up and stuff or whatever doing y'all thing. Shit, I am. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was exhausted. Cause I just dropped another video. I just put it up on here too, but you know, I'm trying to throw all my shit at TikTok right now and keep trying to do this because this definitely be helping you out. Like when they tell you, because I don't know if y'all eventually gonna try to start doing this too, right? Like when they tell you like going live and stuff like that, like do shorts, go live, all that, like the formula be out there for you when you look it up. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta try to find it and just try to, you know, navigate it the right way. So I'm trying to do that too. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't go live on TikTok today because it's a little harder because I don't got that many subscribers on TikTok like I do on here right now. So ain't nobody really fucking with me over there right now. I post a few videos like me playing games and some shorts. On TikTok, I saw the short. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because with TikTok, it's... I know they say just you gotta keep posting every day, so that's what I've been doing because you can, what they be saying, like you can definitely go fucking viral and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just keep posting and stuff. Yeah. But my thing is, I've been noticing other people too, like say like one of their videos went viral, and other ones they do some decent numbers and stuff like that. But I look at some of their other videos, it be having some regular numbers and stuff, like some little stuff, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like when I go viral, I want not just that video to go viral, I want for people to consistently be checking in on my stuff. That's why I be trying to make decent videos the best way I can. Yeah, Baby Chief do it. Yeah. That was I dropped that. I actually made that video yesterday. I did that video yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Cause like right now what I'm trying to do, like I was just telling you yesterday, Alex, cause I got a lot of stuff I'm passionate about because you've seen me before. I'll be talking about some real stuff, but everybody ain't gonna really eat that right now. Pause. I'm just gonna wait till like I guess when eventually my channel grow more. Cause right now I'm gonna just try to just focus on one, keep my channel on like one thing. So, you know, I'm very passionate about music, so I'm just keep talking about that a little bit more. And like here and there, I might still drop some that, you know, stuff that makes sense and some of the substance, something that, you know, people need to talk about. But right now, I don't think really that's probably like the best route for me to go right now. But I do want to start talking about positive stuff. Music ain't always positive, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just stick to that for right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely got more to offer than just that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I dropped that video yesterday. So, how do you get so many subs? Well, that's what I was saying. So, I do, like, when I started this channel. I started this channel, like, what year? I started in 2021 or whatever, right? And I didn't know what I was doing with it. I was just trying to make videos. I just knew I just wanted to be on YouTube and just be making videos and eventually grow a channel or whatever, right? So I used to be just starting off with some dumb shit just to talk about. I just always had something to talk about, but I didn't know how to I keep researching like how to get people to like subscribe or whatever. I was on Facebook, and they had like um a, a a group where it's like people who have what's it called, like sub for sub thingy or whatever, but that shit never really worked for real. Ain't nobody really watching your videos. Now I even try to pay for subscribers at one point too, but it's like I don't know if them shits was real or not. They said it was organic, but I didn't know if it was true or not. I remember one of them people from overseas messaging me and shit because they seen I was doing YouTube, and I gave his ass like 50 cash one time, and I had to consistently keep posting for it to keep growing or whatever. Cause I remember he messaged me like, bro, why you ain't been posting? That's why it ain't going up no more, or whatever. Cause I got to like, cause I was promoting my shit heavy on Twitter, and people were subscribing. So I was able to grow it up from just promoting. But that's just a lot because that's a lot to do just to get to 1,000. So I got it to like 400 something, whatever. But then I just stopped posting videos and shit. But then when I came back on, I started dropping videos heavy and shit again. And they said drop shorts. So I started doing a bunch of shorts. And when I started doing all them shorts, that's when I started getting more subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I was actually like making like little funny videos and shit too. Shit that I really wouldn't do on a regular. So that's the thing about it. Because I'm not doing that no more now, even though I still be dropping shorts. But now, like I said, and Alex can tell you too, you know what I'm saying? I've been going live every day too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to play myself for real. So this is a little bit more better. So I've been going live every day. And that's how I've been getting more subscribers again. But like I said, I just started doing this like a week or two ago or whatever. So I already had about like 2,000 some subscribers. Because like I said, I busted my ass last year dropping videos at the video every day. And I was just focusing on YouTube. I should have been focusing on YouTube and TikTok. But it was a little bit too much because of the job I got. I was overseas, and where I was at overseas, the island that I was on, that was terrible. That was a terrible time just because like it didn't have a lot of good signal out there for me to be sitting there bouncing from one app to another, just uploading videos and shit. So I just focused on YouTube, but I was so exhausted after a certain point too, and then there was like a lot of other shit going on where I was at my headspace. That's why I need to help me get to a point where I'm at because once I'm already there, I ain't nowhere else to go. I started my channel in 2014, but I didn't make videos or shorts. By itself, I think can get me. What's good, mama? Brandley, what's good? How you doing, man? That's another one, chicken too. You know what I'm saying? He been popping in here and there on my lives and stuff. Yeah, and that's another thing too, you know what I'm saying, trying to buy subs and stuff, but I didn't know that for sure. I didn't know what I was doing, but like I said, I stopped at a certain point too, so like, when I started growing my channel anyway, I done got all the subs I got when I was on working heavy, it outweighed all the subs that I purchased, because like I had purchased, like I gave that motherfucker $50. I was supposed to get up to like 1,000, but what I was doing was I wanted to look like that was real, like these people just subbing it for real, but you could tell it wasn't real because, say like my subscriptions was growing, but ain't nobody commenting on my videos or nothing or liking them or nothing. So you can tell like the shit wasn't real at all. But at least it stopped at like 4 or something though. So like I said, I was able to, you know what I'm saying, grow my videos, you know what I'm saying, grow my page all the way up to 1,000 something. So like when I got to 1,000 subscribers, I was excited, but I wasn't that excited. When I got to 1,500, that's when I celebrated. And I'm like, okay, I got these 1,000 subscribers on my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I should be saying this stuff, what's going on live. I don't know. They're going to look at this like, oh, what? You did what? But it ain't going to be too much that's going to affect me because I still be around, say, like in the 2000s anyway. Are you getting paid for white or no? Because for YouTube, because I don't know how to get paid. I'm saving up for a new game. No, I'm not getting paid right now because I don't qualify yet. Because like even though I got about 2,000 some subscribers, I still gotta get my video views back up and stuff like that. So that's why I'm trying to do this right here too. But that's another thing too, because say like they was to try to do the bot thing or whatever, see, because they try to flag that and then take all the non-organic people away, I'll still be up there anyway. That's the thing that's what I was trying to say. So I don't, like I said, I was busting my ass last year. Whew. But nah, I ain't getting paid. That's what I'm trying to get to, man. Shit, cause man, it's good to, and it's good that you doing it while you young too. So you can already have multiple streams of income right before you even jump off the porch. You feel me? Uh, my son was watching all of this, so that's why you see a bunch of childish stuff right there. I don't know what that's it. Happy Kids Tournament 2, something like that. Look, I got the age ranges over there. He was up there watching that stuff, but then he ended up going to watch TV up front. Shit. I don't know where he gonna go tomorrow when we go to the movies. Oh yeah, he 4. And he bad as shit too. I'm getting tired too. I'm trying to stay out. I'm gonna try to stay out here for at least an hour. I gotta go, bro. I hope I can make it next live. Oh yeah, man. Hey, let's do your thing. And I hope you do too. I hope you do too. Sure. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to go live every day. You feel me? And then, cause like I told you, I'm a merchant seaman, so I'm gonna be going back to work pretty in like a couple of weeks or so. So I'm praying that, and just my luck, I know that's probably not gonna happen, but I'm going to a ship that is in port every day, so I can still keep doing my thing the way I want to. But I'm pretty sure that might not happen. But it is what it is. I'm gonna still keep working my ass off and see, you know what I'm saying, and still be chatting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already gonna be in school and stuff like that by then anyway. Hey, Chicken Wing, I appreciate though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Julio, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Chicken Wing, that's somebody else also that done tapped in on my lives before. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like stream before. I'm gonna like the stream before I go. Yeah, I appreciate that, Alex. You know what I'm saying? You done a lot for me. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's good tapping in with y'all. Julio, why you ain't out partying and nothing like that? Don't tell me that you young too. Cause that's why I be the other guy that was on here, Key Ron, cause he up there in age too, you know what I'm saying? You know, I noticed he ain't in here right now too. All the grown folks got going outside partying right now, or they sleep. You know, they've been working all week, you know what I'm saying? They won't get their rest now. And that's another thing too. Say like when you jump off the porch, you're gonna just be taking any job you can get, and you're gonna be working all type of days and hours and stuff. But then eventually you're gonna finally get your first real like 9-to-5 job where you working, I guess 9 to 5, 8 to 5, whatever. And you working Monday through Friday and you off on weekends. That's gonna be the best feeling ever for a little bit, but then that's gonna eventually get old too. But no, that did feel good when I had first got my very first job, when I'm actually like, okay, I work Monday through Friday now. You know what I'm saying? I'm back to feeling like how it is Mondays, how I hate Mondays, and you know what I'm saying, versus like I'm just off on this day and I'm off on another day or whatever. That shit was kind of getting old. You know what I'm saying? I used to hate working on weekends, low key. Everybody be doing shit on the weekends. And I'll still try to make it on the weekends, but it used to suck knowing I had to be up early in the morning and shit. Man. Yeah. I used to miss that Monday to Friday feeling. I don't miss it too much though, cause like I like what I do now, cause I couldn't even imagine getting up, going to work every single day in the morning, cause shoot. I kinda like how I do now. I ain't changing it until goddamn I make something else happen. Shoot. What else y'all got going on today, though? I'm trying to check out all the music that done dropped today. All right, so Chicken Wing, let me ask you this then, because you say you trying to get monetized. How many subscribers do you have? How many subscribers you have, Chicken Wing? You got 1,300 or you got 13? No, so you no you are you oh, hold on. You're saying that you gonna start getting more subscribers, or you were just saying that you have 13 subscribers already, but because you gotta have at least 1,000 subscribers before you can get monetized, and then your videos, whether it be your shorts or your regular videos, got to be up to a certain amount. I think it's for regular videos, it got to be up to 4,000 hours of views. You know what I'm saying? And then the shorts got to be like 10 million. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's still some work, even when you get to the 1,000. Cause like I said, I got about 2,000 and stuff like that. But a lot of my videos, especially when I be putting on here, some will hit and have some decent amount of views, and then some just I don't know. I'm gonna start looking up like the right hashtags to put in these videos again, because yeah, I should get, I don't know. I do got a lot of subscribers now, but I still need my shit to go up. Oh, you want to get monetized just so you can get some money? I got you, because you say you want to buy a game. Should tell your mama to get you the game. Or she won't get it for you. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Deltarune. What game system is that on? Is that on Nintendo Switch? Is that on Xbox? That's on PlayStation. I be on Xbox and PlayStation. Everybody else in here got Nintendo Switches. Oh, okay. Which one what are you playing it on? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know my wife, she tried to buy me a Nintendo Switch years ago when I first started the little merchant sim thing. I don't know. I can't just physically just be holding the game all day. I can't do it. I'd rather sit down, you know what I'm saying? Play it on the TV or something. Like I can't, like I'm the type, it's crazy because like, you know, I'm trying to blow on YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff, but I'm really not a social media person. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I'll hop on here and there, but I can't be on my phone like that for real. You know what I'm saying? It just, I can't do it. I don't understand how some people do it. Be having their face glued to the phone all day. I use my dock. It connects it to the TV so I can play easier. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what my wife do. She was playing some damn game. Me and her was playing together and shit. It was that one. What's that game when I guess the mama and dad, they souls go into these little puppets or something like that. So you be running around like you're miniature, running around the whole house and shit. Me and her was playing that shit together. I think we beat it too. What's your favorite game? Everybody else that's tapping into, people who keep coming in and out, you know what I'm saying? Go make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We all just be chit chatting up in here, you know, having a good old time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty chill for the most part, as y'all can see. I don't be wilding out. You know, you might have somebody, a troll or two, come in, you know what I'm saying? We just be talking shit. That's it. But make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I like Undertale and Minecraft. Well, the Legend of Zelda. Shit. The Legend of Zelda. That's crazy because that shit been around for so damn long. I was younger than you when that shit came out. Shoot, that game been around for some years now. Matter of fact, that shit was probably around before I was born. Now I'm thinking about it, cause you ain't never seen the old Nintendos, have you? They're like the very first Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? When that shit was gray with some purple buttons. Yeah, y'all didn't have to live that life. Y'all got it good. Shoot. I remember I used to be at this rec center. We used to play that shit. I have seen that. The NES and yes. Oh, okay. The Nintendo and the Super Nintendo. Now the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64s and shit. Yeah, the Nintendo 64s, that was that shit. Everybody had a Nintendo 64, had that Mario game. You know, I don't know that damn Mario game just came with it or not. I always, like, I got an Xbox, what is this? I got an Xbox Series X, right? But I always wanted the very first Xbox that came out because, because it was this game that came with the Xbox called Jet Set Radio Future. I used to love playing that game every time I would go to somebody's house that had an Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever think they ever made another one too, but I used to fuck with that game. Like them little skateboarding games or skating games and stuff like that. Man, yeah, I used to love all them damn games. I'm trying to think of it too. Yeah, I also play Xbox and I have a small friend group. Which one you got? You got a Series S or the Series X? Xbox One. Okay. They still making games for Xbox One also. Cause I know like sometimes like when games be coming out, they'll still have some for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Sometimes they release on Xbox One, but I miss out on Gold Sim 3. So I can't get in that. I don't know. I be playing some of the same games for real. You know, so I'm not. My heart not really into the games anymore for real, for real. But at least just not right now. I'm waiting on Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out. I'm waiting on. What? I'm waiting on. That's it for real, for real. Maybe Metal Gear, but definitely Grand Theft Auto 6. I be playing Madden. I'm kind of over Call of Duty now. I've been playing for so many. It's like the same shit come out every year. I don't know. The games just not as interesting to me anymore like that it was back in the day. Like I kind of understand when like certain people that are older be talking shit about like the younger generation and like certain things, cause especially like I'm a music head. I try to be on the younger generation side. I be like, man, listen, bro, shit gonna change regardless, man. You gotta start hating on the younger generation. Cause they be like, oh yeah, this ain't the same, this and that, da. But man, when it comes to games, I definitely understand. Do you watch any anime? Nah, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not really an anime person like that. Only anime I watch is some of the shit that I watched when I was growing up. Cause I used to watch Cartoon Network a lot or whatever. So And honest with you, like, yeah, so it's gotta be old school anime for me to even watch it. But like I said, and that's if I even take the time out to watch it. So of course Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying? Everybody used to love Dragon Ball Z when I was coming up as a child, when I was around your age and stuff, or younger. That I used to like Yu Yu Hakusho. I never got into Naruto. I never got into, you know what I'm saying? I used to watch anime when I was younger, when I was like your age, you know what I'm saying? Whatever came on Cartoon Network. Cause like I said, I just watch cartoons. You know what I'm saying? But like an actual anime fanatic, no, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I'm familiar with it. I'm not gonna be sitting there acting like how these other people. Bro, what the fuck is that? No. I'm familiar with it. You know, so I definitely did used to watch the shit when I was a baby and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever came on Cartoon Network, I never really went out searching for it. Or I like Street Fighters and stuff or Tekken. Yeah, see, like shit like that, right? Cause my other kids, whatever, right? Like my daughter, she in the anime and stuff like that. So like One Piece, my son, he was watching One Piece and stuff like shit like that. I can't get into. That's that boy with that damn straw hat, right? And that damn red vest. I can't get into shit like that. Oh yeah, anime ain't really my thing. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Like I said, whatever came on Cartoon Network back then. So, like, you probably too young to know about Ghost in the Shell and all that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? I used to have the Street Fighter movie. I used to watch that shit all the time. Yeah, the Straw Hat Pirate doesn't pay taxes and overthrows everything. Yeah, my son be watching that shit on TV. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. I can't even remember if I ever watched the episode with him or not. Like I said, if I watch some anime, it's gonna be the old shit that I used to watch growing up. So like I said, I watch some Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on a boat, I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Cause I already know. I know the new Dragon Ball Z stuff they got going on, Dragon Ball Super and all that stuff. But I ain't even caught up on. I never watched it. I never watched Super because it was this man older than me talking about he still be watching anime and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's how you gonna be, but this guy he at least 40 or 41 or 42 or something like that, and he be talking about all that anime shit now. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Daima and all that shit. I didn't know about none of that shit till he just told me. I was like, oh shit, okay, they still making episodes, all right. It's 1,000 episodes. What for Dragon Ball Super? Dragon Ball Super got 1,000 episodes? I can't do that. That's too much. Oh, One Piece got 1,000 episodes. Oh, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a lot right there. That's 1,000 damn episodes. Every show I've ever loved in my life ain't never had 1,000 episodes. So how long has I could just look it up right now. Hold on. So hold on. So how long has One Piece been out? I feel like, you know what? Now I think about it, I feel like One Piece might have been out when I was still in school. Cause he always did look familiar and shit like that. I think I might have seen him because they used to play One Piece on Adult Swim since 1997. Goodness fucking gracious, 1997. Bro, I was in kindergarten in 1997. That's fucking crazy. Damn, 1997. So hold up. So they've been making new episodes since 1997. Boy, these people when you talk about job security, that is crazy. 1997. It's between One Piece and Pokemon. Cause they still be making Pokemon episodes, don't they? Hey, that's some job security for your ass right there. Shit. Niggas always gonna have a goddamn job. You might as well say Dragon Ball Z too then, shit. The The manga. See, I know about that. Manga came in 1997, but the show. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, 1999. That's still a long time. That's still the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Because that's what I was saying. I said, come to think about it, I think I do remember seeing that shit on TV, or at least seeing the commercial, because I never watched it. Cause now I think about it, even like, cause by the time I got to a certain age, I wasn't really watching shit like that no more. So like, when I was in elementary school, like I said, I was watching Dragon Ball Z or whatever anime came on. So like Dragon Ball Z, Gundam. I used to watch Gundam a lot. It was another show because I remember all this shit. Robotech. I remember Robotech because I remember when I was in kindergarten. Robotech used to come on the TV on Tsunami and shit. That's when the robots come out the damn plane and shit. What's the other one? I remember this one show called Ronin Warriors. I used to love that motherfucking show. The only Gundams that I liked was Gundam Wing and then G Gundam. I was about to say that next, and then I ain't gonna hold you. I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I'm saying? I used to buy the cards and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that only lasted for so long. And then hey, is Digimon considered anime too? I was watching Digimon too because everybody was on Pokemon. I wasn't watching Pokemon like that, so people used to be bringing their damn Pokemon cards and be having you be like, hey, guess what Pokemon this is? Now, the only Pokemon I knew was Pikachu and Charizard, so I'll say the same fucking answer every damn time. And Bulbasaur. Yeah, Digimon. I'm surprised you know about Digimon, boy, because shit, goddamn, Digimon ain't last too long. Like, I remember when Digimon came out, like, the same way how you see how Kendrick Lamar and Drake was beefing, everybody just turned their back on Drake. They did the same shit with Pokemon. Goddamn, when Digimon came out, everybody was like on that. Oh, nah, fuck that. I don't watch Pokemon. I watch Digimon, right? And that lasted for like a year, if that, you know what I'm saying? After that, people weren't really fucking with Digimon like that no more. But, you know, I said like them first 2 seasons, yeah, everybody was fucking with Digimon and shit, you know what I'm saying? And after that, it was just, it is what it was after that point, you feel me? I'm trying to think. I had it was a show called Outlaw Star. I used to love that shit too. I never really watched this show called Trigun like that. And then I used to watch a lot of the, like I said, I used to watch Street Fighters and shit and Tekken and shit. Cause like I used to play the game and stuff, so when they made movies and stuff or whatever, I definitely was watching that. And I remember Street Fighters had a series also. But yeah, so like I said, I was familiar because like I said, when I was whatever came on Cartoon Network when I was in elementary school, I definitely was watching. So I'm familiar with anime. But like I said, as I got older, I kind of wasn't really messing with it like that because I'm not really I ain't a fanatic. So like Naruto, that came out. I remember when that shit started coming on TV. I was in middle school. I had to be like in the 6th grade or something when Naruto came out. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. But I never watched that shit though. That was the thing about it. I think I might have seen a couple episodes playing on TV, but I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I haven't played the Tekken game, but I've never seen the movie. Which Tekken you played? That was my game right there. I remember because I've always been a PlayStation person, right? And I remember the very first game I had on PlayStation was called Jet Set Moto, and then I had this demo. They give you a little demo package, and so I used to play Tekken 2 on there. And so I used to like Tekken 2 because I like fighting games and stuff like that. So that's when my cousin, she bought me Tekken 3. I played the fuck out that game for years on end. Tekken 3. There you go. I just said that too. Yeah, Tekken 3. You know what I'm saying? I played that game all the way. Cause when did the 4th one come out? The 4th one ain't even come out because I got Tekken 3 when I was in kindergarten. The 4th Tekken didn't even come out until I was in the 5th grade. But that's how good that game was. But hold up. We did have Tekken 2. Tekken Tag. We did have Tekken Tag though. Cause I got a, but you know what though? Now I think about it though, yeah. Cause I had got my PlayStation in kindergarten. I didn't get my PlayStation 2 until what is it? Until the summer before 5th grade. Cause everybody got their PlayStation 2 during Christmas time and stuff, but I ain't get mine. I was mad too. But I ended up getting it during the summertime or whatever, so I was able to play Tekken Tag 2. Cause I was already tired of playing Tekken all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? And then Tekken 4 eventually came out. No, Tekken 4 came out my 4th grade year. Okay. Now you just gotta keep playing though. And it all depend on who you playing against though. Well, yeah, so I didn't get the next Tekken until I was in my 5th grade year though, man. But I was consistent with it. And then let me see. Then when Tekken 5 came out, I was like in the 7th grade. So I got it. I think I got mine like right before summer ended, or summer started, or during the summertime. And then after that, cause I got Tekken 6 my 12th grade year. But you see, with that game, they take so long to drop the next game, because then Tekken 7 came out. Because Tekken 6 came out 2009. Tekken 7 came out 2017. I think it was 2017. You know what I'm saying? And that came and went. Yeah, man, you gotta appreciate a good fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighters, Tekken, Soul Calibur, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's more out there. I just can't think of right now. But yeah, man, you gotta appreciate that type of stuff. And everybody else watching, people keep going in and out, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Yeah, you gotta appreciate a good fighting game. You know, it's one of my favorite fighting games. When I was in middle school, you probably don't even know what this is. See, like I never had, fun fact, I never had Nintendo. Anytime, that was another game system. Like I said, I was just a PlayStation person. Every time I played Smash Brothers, it was when I wanted somebody else's house that had that game. I've never had Smash Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Because I never really had Nintendo. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody up in here probably got it now because everybody in here got Switches, but I never personally had it. Harmony Jones. Harmony, what's going on? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We end up in here chit-chatting, just talking about, reminiscing about video games and stuff. My favorite video game when I was in middle school, though, you probably don't even know this game or ever heard of it. You ever heard of Def Jam Fight for New York? Boy, that game had me in a chokehold my 7th grade year and pretty much darn near my 8th grade year. I'll just say my 7th grade year. 7th grade, it had me in a chokehold. 7th grade. Yeah, boy. Oh, boy, I'm going to explain that to you. All right, so that was the second in the series, right? Because you had Def Jam Vendetta and then Def Jam Fight for New York. Def Jam Vendetta came out. Everybody was, on it. What's so special about this game? Because this game had the rappers in there. So you can play as a rapper. So I don't know if you ever heard of any of these rappers, DMX, Capone, Noriega, who else? Keith Murray and all that. There's a bunch of people. This was the first one or whatever, right? But then the next one had like way more. So everybody was getting a piece of that action. You had Ludacris on there, all them. Ludacris, shoot. Anybody you can think of. Slick Rick. There were so many people. Bone Crusher, Lil Flip, all of them. Everybody was on there. David Banner, Sean Paul. There was all type of people. Elephant Man. So, yeah, them type of games that had all them rappers on there. Oh, yeah, we was on it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? There's so many rappers I can think of on there. But, yeah, that was my favorite game. That game had me in a chokehold. Oh, yeah, oh, boy, you know about Slick Rick. I know you know about Ludacris. Ludacris still popular, you know what I'm saying? But I do know about Saints Row. I never really playing it like that. I feel like, I was just love the GTA. You know what I'm saying? That's what it kind of reminded me of. So I never really played it like that. I know everybody that used to play it. But yeah, there was so many rappers on that game. Snoop Dogg, of course. I know you know who Snoop Dogg is. Snoop Dogg was on there. Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? There was so many people on there. Busta Rhymes, Fat Joe, um, Method Man, Red Man. Yeah, everybody knows Snoop Dogg. That's the most popular rapper out in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And like if you start watching my videos, because you know, so I love Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, rest in peace, she used to love her some Snoop Dogg. Um, it was a video that I had dropped last week. It was because it's been a lot of Snoop Dogg slander been going around these last few years. And I was mentioning it because I feel like it all started once, you know, that Tupac movie came out and everybody started to discover that, you know, Tupac and Snoop Dogg weren't really cool like that before he passed away. And that's when everybody always had their little opinion about him. And then I know Snoop Dogg told a story about the time Snoop Dogg ran into Nas and stuff. So it was a big mess, but you know, and then it started again once that Donald Trump stuff happened. He performed for Donald Trump. Everybody started talking crap about him. I don't be caring for no Snoop Dogg slander, but the video that I had posted like last week kind of warrants some Snoop Dogg slander a little bit to the point I was like, hey man, he got to explain himself because people already be acting like and be saying that he a snake and stuff like that. But I was like, dang. But yeah, you probably did hear Fat Joe though. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe, Big Pun, them were the guys back in the day too. Big Pun passed away though. Fat Joe's still out here doing this thing. Shoot, let me see. I'm probably gonna post some more videos and stuff like that too. Hey, so Chicken Wing, check this out, man, because I've been streaming for about an hour. It's about to hit an hour. So I'm actually about to turn it in now. I probably might do one more video before I go take my ass to sleep. But it was good. It was good talking to you and everybody else that's watching this too. You know what I'm saying? Go make sure y'all hit that subscribe button because, like I said, we be enjoying ourselves chatting and stuff. Yeah, man, it's 1:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I know you got done. You probably well hold on. It's 1:30 in the morning over here. So what time is it over there? Because I know you in Alaska. It's got to be at least. It's got to be about, let me see, it's about 10 o'clock over there where you at. It's 1:30 over here. 9? Yeah. You still got a lot of time on you, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be 2 o'clock over here, you know what I'm saying? It's 9:30 over there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and goddamn turn it in. It was good talking to you, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead. Anytime I go live, and if you do, matter of fact, comment on one of my videos, because like I said, I don't know, I've got to tell everybody, I subscribe back too. You know what I'm saying? Because we all trying to get to the same place. But, you know what I'm saying? Comment on one of my videos, you know what I'm saying? So I can subscribe back. But regardless, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I go live, definitely tap in again. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be right here. I know y'all in the summer vacation and stuff. So, y'all having nothing but time on y'all hands anyway. Is it, obviously it's still cold out there, right? Because I know it's summertime, so it's still cold out there, right? That was the other question I wanted to ask. Woo, 40 degrees. Goodness gracious. Woo, Lord. You know, I live in Florida, so you already know that's too darn cold for me. Goodness gracious, 40 degrees. You know what I'm saying? In the summertime, that is, woo. I kind of low-key want to experience that just to say I did it, though. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, not right now, though. Shoot, I enjoyed, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy the coldness whenever I can because it gets real hot down here. Just like how it get real cold up there, it gets real hot down here. 60 to 65, that's decent, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But summertime is still crazy though. I couldn't even imagine like living like that just because I've been in the South all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually born in Virginia first, but you know I grew up in Florida. So I've been in the South all my life, so I'm used to hot weather and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then in Florida, it's usually like hot darn near all year round. It get the coldest in January. You know what I'm saying? But then you have his days where it still get hot during the day or whatever, or get cold at night, or hot throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I like about Florida. I can't even imagine myself leaving. But like I said, chicken wing or olive, where you know what I'm saying, you want to go. I've been calling you chicken wing. It was good talking to you, but like I said, I'm about to turn it in now, man. So hey, man, you stay blessed out there, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna. It'll be a shock to you because, like I said, I done been in cold weather too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was out there. I like England. That's one of my favorite countries to go to because everybody talk English. But you know what I'm saying? It was cold as hell out there. But all right, man. I'll talk to you later.